Today I'm finally experiencing bad weather in Costa del Sol. Can you see the rain out there in the ocean? So anyway, I'm gonna talk to you now from my bedroom. Let me just close the window, it's getting a little bit cold. Ta-da! Right, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Goddess Style, aka the Goddess Mom. Real name Ernie Rosa Crow. So I'm so sorry I haven't gone live for, I haven't put up a Sunday live vlog for the last 2 weeks. I'm still recovering from a really bad cold. I lost my voice for practically 1.5 weeks. Well, kind of lost my voice. I was really raspy, it was really scratchy, and I couldn't stop coughing, so I didn't really want to go live and just be coughing all over your face. Anyway, so today, what am I going to share with you? I thought I was going to share with you, I know people really hate when people just sometimes, like what we call talking heads, just talking away. But I thought since the weather is quite bad, you know, it reminds me of being in London again. It's quite windy and rainy. So I just wanted to share with you the differences between living in London, or a place like London, and here Costa del Sol, you know, very famously, everybody knows it for being Marbella mainly. What is the difference between living in a tourist spot like London and Marbella, and then when you actually really live here instead of just coming as a visitor? You know, it's actually quite interesting. I've always loved London as a visitor, but when I moved, I was not too, I mean, a lot of things were not to my liking, certain things. I guess when you live as a tourist, you know, you're kind of in an insulated world, you're insular, you're in your own kind of like little happy world. You just go shopping, you do a lot of touristy things, you don't really deal with local issues, you don't really deal with legislation, you don't really deal with like paying bills and things like that. Well, whereas for Costa del Sol, talking to a lot of expats here, it still feels like they are on holiday no matter how many years they live here, you know. Many of the British expats don't speak very fluent Spanish, which I hope to not fall into. I know everybody here speaks quite good English, you know, there's lots of expat from all over Europe, you know, from Spain, I mean, from Finland, from Sweden, from the Netherlands, from Germany, and a lot of them I noticed do speak Spanish, but of course amongst each other we all speak English. You know, I'm very happy when I go to shops and I go like, habla es inglés, and they go, no, poco, or something. I'm like, yes, that means I can get to practice my Spanish. Living in this area as an expat compared to being a tourist, I do, you know, I kind of like the fact, well, maybe, I don't know, once in a while it's a bit annoying, but I drive everywhere, you know, from one end of town to the other, you know, 20-30 minutes drive, you know. I go from where I live right now all the way into Malaga to check on my storage unit, to do lots of stuff, and you know, but then again, the same distance I cover in London, I don't really feel it because I'm in the tube, right? And of course, you know, when you are a tourist, you live in one area and you kind of walk everywhere and you feel like, oh, it's not so bad. But of course, when you live somewhere, you got to work, you got to make clients, or you got to send your kids to after school activities. Everything is walking distance. I mean, everything is a driving distance. So yeah, one thing I enjoy about moving to Costa del Sol, I'm really kind of falling into straight away the Spanish lifestyle. I don't know whether you've seen me put this up on my Instagram stories, but I absolutely love the Andalusian breakfast, which consists of a piece of toast, you know, proper, you know, baked bread. I'm not the kind of like slice that has put like lots of what you call that, lots of stuff that, you know, your bread stays fresh for 2 weeks. My bread goes stale within 3 days if I don't finish it. So anyway, this sliced bread, you sprinkle, you pour on it, like, you know, lots of olive oil, you know, pure virgin olive oil, and then you put this tomato paste, smashed tomato that's been, like, you know, smashed, and then you put a bit of salt and sometimes a bit of spices, a bit of like mixed dry herbs, and it is the most amazing breakfast in a long time that I've had. I'm not into all this like full English breakfast. Coming from Singapore, of course, we have amazing, crazy, fatty breakfast. But I'm finding this lifestyle really healthy. I love the tapas. I love all the seafood. One of the things I noticed, of course, that when you're a tourist in London or like in this place, you tend to go eat in all the best expensive restaurants, and you want to have the best experience. But when you become a local, in London, I ended up just staying home a lot. Very typical, when you're family, you don't really go out to eat. It's very expensive, especially because I've got 4 kids. But here, because the food is cheaper, and I love fresh seafood. We actually end up going to eat a lot more here, but I'm hoping to change that. My kids start school in about 2 days time, so I'm hoping to start cooking a lot more. I still need to unpack. As you can see, my bedroom is a mess. I've got like boxes everywhere. My water bed pieces are still here. I'm using the a temporary mattress on the bed now. I'm still not unpacked. I don't know how long it's gonna take me. My husband is back in London for 2 weeks. My eldest daughter is not here. She's my best assistant ever. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but I can tell you though that I am absolutely enjoying living life here in Costa del Sol. Even though I'm an expatriate, I still feel in a way that I'm always going to be like a slight tourist. We're hoping, of course, to do a lot more integration into the community. I definitely want to do intensive Spanish classes and make lots of local Spanish friends. But of course, the fact that this is a very expatriate region of Spain, we're going to have lots of foreign immigrant, fellow immigrant friends. We already have, I have fellow Singaporean friends. I already have Danish friends here, English, British friends that I'm really very happy to meet. So I'm hoping to meet a lot more and then, start my new life here. And yeah, what else I'm gonna tell you? That's it really. I kind of ramble on my Sunday live, but anyway, let me know what you want me to share with you next week, and I hope to get back a bit more of semblance of normalcy. And then I'm really looking forward to sharing in the future a lot more belly dancing, belly goddess therapy, dance stuff. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and click like and comment on this video.